Hey everyone, thanks for watching. I'm the host, and yeah, we got hands-on with a bunch of new Meta glasses, and the Nerve wristband too. If you've been following for a while, you know that I love AR stuff. Just check out my closet. I'm rocking an X-Reel right now, but these feel like a different level. A year ago when I saw the Orions, I felt like, oh wow, this is far off. Something that would never actually make it to my face. Now here we are. Meta's actually putting these into people's hands. And it's not just about the visuals. Yes, seeing your social media feed or notes or whatever in front of you sounds nice, but for me it's about how you interact with it. This is the first time I've seen a neural wristband be so precise and useful. We've seen gesture-based controllers, we've seen eye tracking, but this feels like a leap forward. Imagine telling Siri, Alexa, whatever to open something or switch something by pinching your fingers together. You don't need to say the magic words. You don't need to fish around for your phone. It's like your own private shortcut. But of course, there's always the yuck factor. Your brain is wirelessly connecting to your glasses. Someone's reading your motor neuron signals. How safe is that? But in terms of what this does for the future of wearables, it's pretty exciting. Let's break down everything you need to know about these new glasses and the wristband. Let's start with the good news. The Ray-Ban Wayfarer Meta dropped last year. I was hyped but also super skeptical. Could a pair of glasses that look like Ray-Bans actually deliver on Meta's promises? Well, they did. They were comfortable, looked legit, and actually worked well as both sunglasses and smart glasses. Now, they're doubling down with 3 more styles and some big improvements. First up, the price. Last year's model went for $299. This year they rebumping it to $499. But that nets you double the battery life. Meta says you can expect up to 8 hours now, and the visuals are sharper too. The screen resolution has jumped from 1920 by 1830, 2 pixels per eye, to 3640 by 1820 pixels per eye. It's a totally different visual experience. In fact, you can even choose between 2 modes, tuned for detail or tuned for brightness. During my demos, I stuck with the detail mode. I wanted to see how sharp the screen was, and yeah, it definitely makes a difference. Another upgrade. Prescription support. Last year's glasses topped out at -3 prescriptions. Now you can go up to -4. I know it's not perfect, but it's a step in the right direction. And let's not forget about the physical design. These are the Ray-Ban Meta Gen 2. They look just like regular Ray-Ban Wayfarer classic sunglasses. From the outside, nobody would ever know you're wearing smart glasses. You get the same classic look, the same foldable design, same carrying case, same cleaning cloth. It's a seamless package. Plus, you get transition lenses that adapt to changing light conditions. The overall effect is that you get the comfort and familiarity of a pair of normal glasses, but with the added twist that they can display stuff in your field of view. Meta calls it immersive computing. I call it kind of magical. The coolest thing is how natural it feels. When you wear them, you're literally looking at the world through your glasses. There's no weird front or forehead-mounted display. Nothing blocks your vision. The image appears right in front of you. It's like having a second transparent window on the world. And that's the power of AR. It's not the latest AI thing, but sometimes simple is better. Next up, let's talk about the hardware. The original Ray-Bans were okay-ish in terms of hardware. They had decent enough cameras and mix for your Zoom meetings and casual pics. But I wouldn't want to use them as my primary camera setup. The new Meta Ray-Bans, however, they've doubled the resolution. So video and photos should be clearer, and the speakers are supposed to sound fuller too. I did a ton of tests. I took selfies in broad daylight and at night, recorded video chats, and filmed myself doing a push-up on a treadmill, and yeah, the visuals look legit. Colors are vibrant, details are sharp, and the audio is surprisingly solid. I'd happily use them for an Instagram story or TikTok video. But here's the ultimate test. I took a bunch of pictures during a Samsung event and compared them to the iPhone S photos taken at the same time. The results? The new Ray-Bans came out on top, especially in low light. Their photos were sharper and had better exposure. Of course, I'd love to dig deeper, but Meta didn't send over review units just yet. And then there's the elephant in the room, the price. $799 is a tough pill to swallow for anyone who doesn't have money to burn. Meta knows that, and they're trying to sweeten the deal with exclusive features. Take the Companion app, for example. It's like a control center that lets you quickly adjust volume, turn on and off sounds, toggle settings, and more. And hey, don't hate. Those little changes can really affect your everyday use of the glasses. Or how about the AI assistant? It's supposed to understand context way better. So like if you're scrolling through Instagram, it can help you find the perfect meme or video to share. And you won't have to keep saying, "Hey assistant," because it's context aware. Now let's talk about the actual software experience. Here's the key thing to remember. The brains of the operation are still sitting in that chunky wristband. It's the link between your physical world and the digital one. Without it, the glasses are just a cool pair of shades. With it, they become an immersive experience. But that's only half the story. The other half is what you're actually experiencing. You've got a 20-degree field of view, which ain't bad. It's kind of like having a monitor that's 4 feet away. It's close enough for details to pop. You've got about 2 megapixels per eye, which is more than enough for text, images, and casual gaming. But if you're thinking about watching movies or playing AAA games, you might be disappointed. Now, in terms of daily use, it's pretty great. Scrolling through emails, checking notes, jumping into video calls, all of that works. But it's best suited for smaller interactions. Think quick replies to texts or browsing social media on the go. You can also jump into VR chat and mingle with friends in virtual spaces. But again, it's more about the vibe than full-on immersion. The graphics are sharp, but the small field of view makes for a cramped virtual space. Plus, you're stuck staring at that monitor the whole time. It's not ideal for extended gaming sessions. And then there's the killer feature, the one that's hard to show, but totally changes the game. I'm talking about the neural wristband. This thing is insanely cool. It reads your motor neuron signals so you can control the glasses with just a flick of the wrist. Forget tapping and swiping. This is intuitive and precise. You can subtly swipe left or right to scroll through menus or pinch your fingers together to select something. It's like telekinesis. But instead of moving objects with my mind, I'm just navigating menus with my wrist. And unlike eye tracking, which can be deliberate and slow, this feels instant. Like I can smoothly scroll through content without stopping. It's an entirely new way to interact with tech. And if you're worried about accuracy, Meta's approach is pretty smart. They train the wristband to your unique movements. So what works for me might not work for you. And it gets even cooler. The neural wristband learns your habits. It remembers what you often do so it can anticipate your next move. Want to reply to that same message again? No problem. It's already there waiting for you. You can also save common responses for easy access, which makes chatting a breeze. Overall, the precision is what blows me away. I can fine-tune what I'm doing. Say I want to type out a longer message. I can do that too. It's just a bit slower because I need to focus on my wrist movement. But for those times when I want to quickly check something or respond to a message, it's just faster and easier. So that's it. The new Meta glasses and the Nerve wristband, they're changing the way we think about wearables. Until next time, I'm signing off. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.